Hi guys, I have for you today a strength workout designed for runners, but obviously anybody can do it. So what this is, running requires a very strong core. So a lot of these exercises are going to be based on strengthening our glutes, our quads, our hips, and all the muscles in our torso. So with that being said, it's going to be a minute of work, but what I really want you to focus on is not getting a lot of reps in, but working on quality of the exercise. So if you're doing a lot of reps, most likely you're kind of cutting it short a little bit. So speed is not the focus here. So I use a weight for one of them. You do not need a weight at all. I am going to be doing some split lunges, as which I will put my back foot up on my couch, and it's going to be a nice 90-degree squat, or lunge rather, and I'm just holding a weight. You can do these on the floor, okay? Nice 90 degrees, okay? The weight's going to be in that front heel, and we are just going to stay on one leg at a time. And I also use it for a Warrior 3 pose. So I'm going to hold the weight into the hand, the same side of that the foot is going to be extended. And I'm just going to reach back with that leg, and it's going to be up, down and up, okay? Keeping a slight bend in that knee. And that's it. So it's going to be a minute of work. We'll take a 15-second break between each exercise to transition. If you need to stop before the buzzer, that's fine. If you need a longer break, that's fine. Cater this to you, okay? So our first move is going to be a runner's lunge with a leg lift and a glute squeeze. And I will go over that before I start my timer. Here. So, sorry, I never had this ready on time. All right. Never. Okay. Sorry. So it's going to look like this. We're going to step into a runner's lunge, and we're going to stay on that front leg for the full minute, and then we're going to switch. Fingertips on the ground. Nice stretch in the opposite hip flexor, and then you're going to put all the weight into that front foot and squeeze. Now here you want your hips to try and stay square, so no turning out to the side. Try and focus on the top of that lifted leg, the lifted foot, pointing straight to the floor, and then you're going to come right back down into that lunge. Okay, I started out with this exercise on both sides because it's a really good stretch too. You're going to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. You're going to feel it in your hip flexors. So it's a great way to get started, but you're still strengthening. So, all right. Thanks for putting up with me, and let's get going. All right. Okay. So we're going to count down. It's going to give us a 10-second countdown. Oh, jeez. Here we go. I'm sorry, I'm all out of sorts today. So I'm going to start facing forward. We're going to do that runner's lunge on whatever side you want. We're going to switch it up next time around. Here we go. So lunge forward. Nice square hips. Lift up. Squeeze that glute on the leg that's lifted. And back down. Now as you lower, it's going to be a smooth transition to lower. Okay? You don't want to plop that back leg down really fast. Feel that stretch as you're down. Push up, pushing up through that front quad. Ooh, feel that nice stretch? Down. Now your fingertips are nice and light on the ground, okay? Hips square. When I said no rotating out like that. Nice and square. You're going to feel that in your front quad too. Using that quad muscle to lift up into this position. Like I said, nice and slow and controlled. 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds. How does that front leg feel, guys? Right? But you should have felt a good stretch. All right. We'll get ready to step into that lunge on the opposite side. And here we go. Lift. Slowly lower. I have to remind myself to keep my hips nice and square. Squeeze that glute on that lifting leg. There's a lot to think about. I'm keeping my eyes kind of focused on the same spot. It helps with balance. And lower. Whew. Now, if you have a difficult time with your range of motion, just start out as you're comfortable. You do not want to feel any pain anywhere. And the more you do it, the more range of motion you will have. Keep it going. The next exercise after this, we're going to be on our backs. We're going to be doing some hip thrusts in a bridge position. And lower. Very good. Okay. Hip thrust, single leg. So bridge position, single leg. You want that lifted leg to be even with the other knee. So we're going to lift it down, squeeze it up. Slowly lower it down and squeeze it up. That foot that's on the floor, that heel, the weight is all in the heel. Squeeze, okay? Hips should be square with your shoulders. Don't let that bottom touch the floor. If it does, it's just a quick tap and then you're going to push it back up. Whew. You should be able to wiggle your toes in that foot that's on the ground. Oh yeah. We're going to switch sides when we're done. Brace those abs. Keep those abs in tight. Excellent. Woo, shake that out. We're going to switch sides. Okay, in 5, bring it up to that bridge position. Extend that leg. Here we go. Push it up into that heel. Making sure your knees are in line. That ankle is in line with that hip that's lifted. It's a lot to think about. This is why I was saying focus on the movement and getting quality. We don't want quantity necessarily here. Keep breathing. If you can hold it up there just for an extra second and squeeze. This exercise is fantastic for your entire core. Good job. Okay, we are going to take it to the plank position. We're going to hold it like this, and it's just going to be a plank reach. That's all it's going to be. Okay? Hips are going to be nice and steady. Find a spot on the floor about a couple feet in front of you. Okay. So you're going to reach. You should feel this. Oh, your obliques. After this, we are going to go into those split lunges that I showed you at the very beginning. If you don't have anything to put your foot up on, that's okay. Some options are like a step stool or a chair if it's a decent height, or even a weight or a block. Or a stack of books. It's always a good option. How are we doing? We're almost there. Good job. Okay, so I am going to grab my weight, but you do not need it. Again, 1 foot in front, 1 foot back. Here you want to make sure 90 degrees, okay? Here we go. I'm going to hold the weight right up like this in front of me. Again, here. That weight is in the heel on the front foot. Slowly lower, push it up. Again, can you wiggle your toes? How far down can you get that back knee to the floor? Whew, feeling this. Keep it going, 15 seconds, guys. Focus on your form and the movement. Almost there, getting ready to switch sides soon. Okay, so I did this for a minute because sometimes it takes a couple reps just to get used to the exercise, okay? All right, and here you wanna make sure your hips are square, okay? Hip width apart. Can you wiggle that toe? Good test. Ooh, I'm losing balance here. You find a spot in front of you, eye level. Keep your focus there. It helps with your balance. Push up through that heel. I let you know what's next, but if I look at my paper, I'm gonna lose balance. Reverse plank with straight leg lifts. Couple seconds. Woo. All right. So reverse plank. Looks just like this. Leg lifts alternating. Here we go, hips up, lift up. Already heavy breathing, guys. Less than halfway to go. 25 seconds. If you need to reset, bring those hips back up. This is an exercise that definitely looks easier than it is. Less than 10. Excellent. Slow climbers in the plank position again. It's just going to be slow mountain climbers. Okay, bringing that knee right up as far to the chest as possible. Here we go. Make sure your shoulders are right in line with your wrists. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep it going. 30 seconds, keep it going. Keep it going, guys. I hear something upstairs. Keep it going. 20 more. Abby, is that you? Sounds like my dog's up to no good. I can imagine what I'm going to walk upstairs to. Keep it going. Less than 10. Excellent. I'm going to pause the video just briefly, just to go see what's going on. Okay, I'm back. Next exercise is a double crunch with a straight arm reach. So we're gonna reach in like this. Okay, on the bell in 4 seconds. 2, Here we go. Reach. You can tap those toes if you want. Keep that lower back straight into the floor. Bring those shoulders up and reach. Squeeze. Slowly lower. You don't want to plop those legs down really fast or your upper body down really fast. 20 seconds. Can you touch your heels? All right, excellent. Bird dog. So this can be done on your knees or your toes. It's opposite leg, opposite arm, reaching forward, eye gaze straight down, or toes is the same idea, but just on your toes. So challenge yourself, but again, form. And down, alternating sides. Okay, if you're on your feet, even if you're on your toes, ooh, I'm losing balance. Nice straight line. From your head all the way down. Keep it going. For 10 seconds. Great job. Okay, hydrants. These are great for your hips. You're going to be in all fours, nice flat tabletop with your back. You're going to lift your right hip, your right knee, keeping a nice 90-degree bend. And we're going to lift, straight leg, back in and down. Nice and smooth. Squeeze that side and down. Lift, squeeze, kick, in and down. You will feel your obliques working here. Lift, kick, in. Woo. And you will feel your stabilizing glute working as well. Just wait till we do the other side. That's going to feel tired, which we will be doing right after this. Nice straight back, try it from the side. In and down, lift, kick, in. Good job. Other side. I'll try to go at this angle. Whew. Okay. Again, no speed here. We do not need speed. Here we go. Lift, kick, in and down. Lift, kick, in. Woo, yeah. Feel that. I'm already dripping sweat, guys. Low impact strength workout means you're working. Lift, kick, in. 30 seconds left. Come on. Lift. We are going to lay on our stomach next for some prone leg abductions. Working our lower back and our hips still. All right. Prone leg abductions. So, choice here. Upper body can stay nice and relaxed like this. You can bring it up, but our legs are just, this is our leg movement, okay? Here we go. Can you get those hips off the floor? Squeeze. There should be constant tension in those muscles. Out and squeeze. Can you hold it? Out and squeeze. Come on, squeeze it. 25 seconds. Squeeze. Oh yeah. Less than 10. Oh yeah. Feel that. Butterfly crunch. So simply, your legs are going to be in the butterfly position. You're going to crunch it up, lower back into the ground, shoulders up off the floor. Find a spot in the ceiling. Keep your eyes focused there. Elbows out wide. Slowly lower it, and don't lower all the way to the ground. If it's easier for you to bring your arms up and reach between your knees, might help you come up a little higher, accentuating that crunch. Squeeze. Less than 15. Elbows out wide. 3. Excellent. Okay, warrior 3. We're up on our feet again. I'm going to hold a weight. So what it's going to look like is I'm going to hold the weight in my right hand. My right foot's going to extend. Slight bend in that standing leg. Squeeze that glute that's extended and rise. Find a spot in front of you, help you with your balance. If you have a mirror, it also helps. You want to try and get that straight leg or straight line. You don't need a weight at all. Hips square. Ooh. How does that standing leg feel now? Squeeze that the glute that's lifted. Oh boy, other side, guys. Oh, now that means I have to do this side with the weight too. It can't be uneven. I'm just gonna stay in one spot. Helps me. Okay. Hip square. Here we go. See, like I said, sometimes it takes a couple repetitions to get comfortable with the exercise. I was gonna do these for 45 seconds. That's why that's why I just made it a minute. Nice, straight back. Squeeze that glute that's lifted. Whew. We've got to almost be there. Oh, good job. All right. Side plank with a leg lift. Hip leg lift, okay? So on your elbow, make sure your hips are up. So we're gonna lift, up, lower, down, up, lift, squeeze that leg, squeeze that glute and that hip, up, hip up, lift, slowly lower, up, lift. If the leg lifts too much, just stick with the hip lift. Here's an option, bottom leg down, okay? Up, kick, slowly lower. We're gonna do the other side next. Up, and tap. Excellent. Switch side. We're almost done with this workout, guys. You're doing fantastic. Feel free to go through it a second time if you need to, if you want to. Arms up. Here we go. Up, lift, tap, up. Up. Remember the option on your knee, bottom knee down. 90-degree bend if you have to. You can still get the hip tap and the leg lift. 30 seconds. Who's wobbling with me? Who feels their obliques working? I do. Keep it going, less than 10 seconds, guys. And I think we just have one more exercise. Okay, so last exercise, sorry I'm having a bit of technical difficulties here. It's gonna be straight leg lift, back down, leg abduction, back up. You can leave your upper body off the floor or you can relax it, okay? Here we go for a minute. I'm just gonna set my timer for a minute since this is the last exercise. And here we go. Up, lift that hip, back down, slowly squeeze it open, back up, lift. So that hip lift, you don't want any momentum to help you lift. So lift, down, open and squeeze. I'm not sure if you can see me. Up, lift, you don't need that view, down, and open, lift, open. Major technical problems here due to me being technically illiterate. Here we go. 2, 1. Excellent. All right, guys. Again, that is a workout that's really going to focus on the core muscles for runners to help them be a strong runner. They have to have a strong core. So if anybody can do it, I think it's a great workout. My hair is dripping wet. So if you try it, let me know. I'd love to know what you think. Thanks.